The hypothesis under the report is drugs are harmful. We don't like the word legalization because it means like drugs are not bad or that drugs are not harmful or that you can stop fighting narco trafficking. That is not the idea. The idea is the decriminalization of drugs, particularly cannabis, but decriminalization. What that means, taking consumers out of the hands of judges and policemen and give it to the medical, they give it to doctors and fathers and NGOs and schools and deal with the problem of consumption in a totally different way. We need to keep fighting narco trafficking in the way we are doing, or even with more emphasis, using all the resources for that and not putting consumers on jail. What we are asking about Latin America, we cannot copy the prohibitionist policies of the U.S. First of all, because it's too expensive. The U.S. has already more than 500,000 people in jail just for consumption and narco trafficking. Not even talking about assaults and many crimes related to narco trafficking. More than 500,000 people. That is more than all the population in jails in Europe. Only for narco trafficking in the U.S. And when you see the results of that, if there has been reduction of consumption or reduction of violence, you find nothing. So it's a policy that just makes the business too big and is not really reducing consumption. It has a cost that is incredibly high. The U.S. is spending $40 billion a year in fighting narco trafficking with results that are quite poor. Not to talk about failure, but are quite poor as results. What the Commission is asking the U.S. is at least have a debate, because here it's impossible to debate this issue. There is a kind that talking about narco trafficking is being soft on crime, so no matter if people recognize that there is a failure about the whole war on drugs, it's impossible to talk about this. There is no debate in the U.S.